I could trade for some more fuel. Probably worth it. That's one of the closest shaves I have yet seen retrieved. If it were a barber shave that close, they'd get a big... Well, we're not out of the woods yet by a fair margin, actually, but it's not awful right now. Let's turn these off again. Don't need them active anymore. So we have more workers, we can't afford it. Yeah, see there's the power tip as well. Right, generators are coming back online. Have we got enough room? No, we need a little bit more. Alright, unpausing this. Go. A little bit more power. We got workers enough to open up a line of this. Yes, we do. Okay. Because this system is built to be running on all of this, effectively, so that's where the issue lies. New refugees. Okay, nice. Nice. They brought even some extra rubber. Nice, very nice indeed. Okay. Let's open you up. 2 workers spare. We've got enough food for an enormous amount of time, but what we don't... Oh, there we go. Power is coming on. Briefly. Briefly it's coming on. I'm going to need you to get power out of priority 3, I think. Same with you. I feel like the power in this area needs to have a very high priority compared to anything else. Turn them on. These will be priority 4. Same here. I do need them to use... Right, okay, so this, once again, unfortunately, is where our problems lie. Yeah, I needed someone to burn off the ammonia that was stacking up. I can add in something as a stopgap. Not what I would like to do, if I'm honest, but let's Unity build it. Go. No. You are much wrong. There we go. Now Unity build that. This is now priority out. And we need a flare stack. This one can just live there. If it has to burn the ammonia, it can burn the ammonia. Much rather it didn't, but when needs must. To that end, we're going to upgrade this pipe so it can pull that out faster. There we go. Now that should stop this from shutting down. And honestly, that could be one of the biggest issues. That could all the way back to this could have been why we started to see things chug. It's a funny old world sometimes. All of that could have shut down as a consequence of that one little thing. Need to do another trade. As much as I'm worried about trading away our coal. Can't afford it. I'm going to have to just wait. Wait and be patient. What I desperately need is something to get down here and fuel up these excavators. Right now, these excavators do not need fuel. They simply don't. There we go. We've got a fuel truck, hopefully heading to the coal excavators. Likewise, don't need fuel over here. Well, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't delete those because eventually they would just fill everything up because I'm not using it, but... Oh, my lord. There we go. It's not the best of the coal, but... we could just keep taking this down to the next level straight away. And there is something very attractive about that idea. In fact, that is exactly what we're going to do. Because that will be guaranteed amounts of coal. We're going to slowly end up leveling off everything around here. Need another delivery of fuel. We're out of power for very important things. But fuel is being made. Again, learning more and more and more about how to prioritize things. It's actually quite cool, I'm going to be honest. They're losing a little bit too much unity right now, but Karen can't dump their product somewhere and no doubt asking to speak with your manager. However, we're just going to have to live with it. We're fine for burning this right now, but I am going to unpause another one just to be sure. Okay. Okay. The beacon has no power. The beacon can have no power. For now, that's fine. How did it work out? Did we manage to save it? I think we are recovering now. But this is very much a situation where me being stubborn about the way I'm doing things has caused us problems. Big, hulking, great problems. I'm going to allow them to finish that. Whether I should or not is another question entirely. In fact, no, I shouldn't. Because there's actually digging in here. If I want to do that, I need to move the whole ramp back, really. Now that I've got some coal moving down the belts, we should start seeing things get better elsewhere. Very low on iron. Need to unpause at least some of it. Not enough workers. Okay, unpause one side alone. Still 5 workers down, damn. Do we have enough fuel? We do. Okay, we're going to send our ship out to explore somewhere else. Probably pick up a couple of refugees while we're there. I'm going to pause this for now. In fact, I'm actually going to pause all of this. I'll allow the... I'm going to allow the flare stack to get rid of all of the ammonia for the time being. We're going to active... yeah, we need more copper, so let's get some of this back up and running. Okay. Oof. Good evening, Aavak and chat. How is everyone doing? I'm doing okay-ish. Sort of. Hi, Aavak. Just joined the chat. Oh, another Aavak. Did you get a chance to fix the boiler issue? Boiler issue? We'd also probably know. Right. How many workers would be needed here? Not actually that many. Have I got the means to do it? Yeah, I do. Good. Alright, time to shut this down then. There is a lot of stuff I'm going to have to Unity deconstruct here. Awful lot of things that need to be Unity deconstructed. Alright. So, salt water needs to go down here. Take care of that now. Each one of these outputs 24, so 4 of them are going to output more than I can take in one go. Much sadness and much badness. I am going to move this entire line. We are going to want a splitter. I will have said splitter over here. But wherever I don't need, I can get away with not using it, I will avoid it. I'll get rid of the salt water, which can then be fed straight up to the salt pools. I could move those down, actually, if I really wanted to. Sort of tempting, if I'm honest. Right now, no, let's not faff around with that. Like, right now, all I need to do is get a system that works. That is the B and the end of the all. Potentially, there's going to be a need for me to dump quite a lot of salt water this way, so this does have to be an upgraded pipe. Yep. And good. Right, let's unpause all of that. Get it made. We are no longer delivering water to the pop, to our population. Hooray! Some more workers there. Nice, nice, nice. In fact, maybe I should Unity build this part. Let's do it. In battle. That bit I needed to wait for someone to bring along. It's good. Right. Now, water-wise, all of this goes straight out to here. And these are producing quite a large amount of water. Only with 4 of them, I don't need to use a splitter. I can just use this, but I do want to have a splitter because I want water to go up there as a priority. So I'm going to pop something like this down. Each one of these are put in 48, so yeah, I'm going to have a high tier pipe no matter what. Yep. It'll look nicer if I do it a different way. Annoying though it is. That one goes up straight away, and this one does as well, and connects in the same place. There we go, that'll look much nicer. Right. And with that done, water can go straight down to this tank. I can move the tank now, though, because I don't need it there. So let's do that. 2.5 units to get rid of it. It's fine. We want one enormous water tank right here. Now, there is a way that I could do this where the water is given priority into this and then further prioritized, but no. No, I think that I'm not I'm not going to learn from my lessons. But now we're just going to try and get this done as quickly as we can. Right, Unity build everything. Tunk. Location explored. Very nice. I shouldn't have Unity built that. That was very silly of me. Some more pops. Can we do any more exploring? No, we can't. Okay, go home. And at this stage, should just be able to run water all the way down there. Don't need this, don't need that. I will have a splitter so that I've got a water pickup, because this is going to be generating a lot more water than I need. But let's get that sorted out a little better. Got just about enough Unity to finish this, I think. Yep. Now, for the splitter over here, gonna need this. Let's pop it about there, I say. Then this can just go straight up and connect. This can come straight down, connect. And then a pickup location can exist here. Priority goes to delivering water to the colony. Right. It's done. Now then, this mess of a system over here. I'm not going to strip this back down now it's built. We're going to keep that where it is, but I am going to tidy it up a bit. And by a bit, I mean quite a lot, hopefully. Hold on to my Unity for a moment. I was going to. Change my mind. There we are. Right. First, water. Goes up to keep the system running. Next, steam. Now, how much steam are these all going to need? A lot. So this needs to be an updated pipe. Let's make that happen quickly. And at this stage, I'm going to say we may as well just rise it up. And then follow along to connect up here. Okay, we actually need to take that up a little bit more. That should hopefully give us everything we need. And there'll be oodles of water available. Now, if you're wondering why I'm not just allowing pickup from this water tank, I mean, honestly, it's not a bad idea, I guess. I could have a second storage tank that is dedicated to this, but I don't know. I kind of like the idea of this being the dedicated water tank and just have a massive storage of water available, should I ever need it. Now that's done though, I can now take the salt water over here. And just deliver it to these two. As soon as they're done. Though technically, I guess, since I've only got 2 of them, I really actually only need to account for 2. Sorry, for this short pipe here. How won't that allow me to connect? How about join ramp? What ramp? There we go. Okay, fine. Oh, whatever. Done. Done and dusted. Right. That will run out of whatever it needs to burn relatively soon, but for now we've got water flowing into the colony. So, new refugees as well. I'm going to turn off the beacon for now. That'll give us a fair old bit more units to play with. Okay. Gonna turn on water saver. Eventually this will have stockpiled enough water down here that will be good. Slowly building up. There we are, starting to see it stockpiling. Alright. This is actually kind of dicey. Not gonna lie. Right, we've got enough workers now to unpause a little bit more of this. Still got enough. Still got enough. Okay, there we go. We've got full production of iron back up and running. How are we doing down here? Great. Alright. Well, where are we dumping right now? We're no longer dumping anything over here, which is fine. We are still technically capable of dumping over here, though. But I don't think we need to prioritize that right now. I mean, there are areas where I actively need things dumped. Let's get down into the bottom of the Tater Crater. But also, as much as I didn't want to, I'm going to allow them to dump dirt over here. Let's just get it done. I believe that one is being controlled by... Yes. So, don't want these... see, the problem is... Actually, no. We will allow rock slag, crushed slag, and dirt to be put over here, but I'm not going to take it up to the top level. That way they will still fill out the bottom first. There we go. So they're going to start filling this area out as priority. And then we'll just add to the topsoil. So a layer of topsoil on top to fill out those farms. There we go. Crack on then. There should be ample amounts of dirt available. All of my trucks should be on the way to do something. Does Yuri control the dump at the farms? Oh, you're quite right. I do apologize. You're quite right. Okay, so dirt allowed. Where's Dave controlling then? Oh, Dave controls over there. That's right. Yeah. Duly noted. Thank you, chat. As ever, where would I be without you? Right, time to start bringing things online slowly. Oh my lord, I disabled the splitter. Why am I so dumb? Fine. Proper production back up and running. Yeah, I've learned a lot about splitters in this stream. I've learned a lot about splitters. Yeah, the saltwater evaporation pools are paused, but that's fine. Don't need the salt right now. And I'd rather not use the power on them because they are actually rather power hungry if I unpause it. Oh no, they're regular evaporation ponds, never mind. I guess. Yeah, sure, I'll give people some jobs to do. Not that we don't have a lot of jobs for them, but you know. Right, at the moment, we've got plenty of fuel. Plenty of backup power production. We're even starting to stockpile fuel again. This is amazing. Okay, are we unloading this yet? No. There are lots of ways that I can improve this setup to allow for redundancy in many different ways. We're gradually getting there, but this has been a bit of an eye opener in a lot of ways. I almost don't want this here now. Where do I use coal right now, chat? I use it a little bit over here, so I could take a route over there if I want. I use it down here. I'm currently splitting it evenly between these locations. Do I need to split it? No. No, I could just have a regular junction doing this job if I want to split it evenly. This should only be used when I want to prioritize. So let's make this a little bit more future-proof. Again, learned a lot during this stream. Now the only issue here, actually, there is a problem. That problem exists in the form that I don't believe I can have a fast belt connect to a slow belt. Could be wrong about that, but we'll see. Definitely feel like maybe I can afford a couple more edicts, though. Pop on a growth... Actually, no. Let's not pop on growth boost. Let's have a look at our map and see if we can afford to increase that a bit. I think we can. Oh no, we can't. Very much can't, actually. Okay. So I suppose maybe the growth boost is what we need to do. Right, but let's have a look if I can actually make this work. Can I get a regular U-shaped conveyor to connect? I can actually. Oh, okay. Did you just destroy the entire thing? No. Okay. You can connect it. I guess it's just going to act like a regular but non-prioritizable splitter that doesn't require power. I am A-okay with that. A-okay. Alright. Now then, as for the iron, we still technically don't need to unpause these, but I am going to unpause them so that I don't forget about them later. I guess technically I can allow export on with that one for now. But what I would like to do next is get coal down here. Underneath, all the way along. That one's going to be a bit of a tricky one because I'm going to need to swap sides. Oh, this is so messy. All the way down and connect it up down here. Ideally. Is this even the way I want to set this up, though, is the question? It's a very big question. I need a boiler per turbine setup to make this run. Maybe what I should first do is design a new boiler rig, and then we're eventually going to just move all of that down and have these be so much cleaner. So much more stackable. So, water first. Water comes in there. Followed by the only other fuel for the gas boilers. Let's leave a bit of room for future expansions. Now, strictly speaking, both gas boilers are going to be firing to the same location, so, or the same type of fuel. So actually it would make sense for me to do this. Move that back a little bit. Well, the thing is I may want multiples of these. Right now we've just got 2, but eventually I might want 3 or 4 even. So I do need to account for that. The amount of material 48, so actually I'm gonna need to allow for, yeah, it's gonna have to be a big pipe. Either that or time for Tally's meds. Lady Sheelab can let me know in chat though if she's got that covered, otherwise we'll go on a quick tea break so I can go and give Tally her medicine. I suppose I could just build a smokestack. It's only 10 construction parts, whereas a pipe 2 requires much bigger construction parts. Also, this would allow me to tuck this into a much smaller footprint. So yeah, let's go with that. There we go. Automating power sounds a good plan, so you don't have to rely on diesel to create more power. Yeah, no, that's basically what I'm doing. Alrighty on it. Outside of that, I will want redundant boilers. Because right now, this relies on me being able to truck fuel gas down. And I'm not always going to have fuel gas available. That's just the reality there. They're all but out of rubber, so I do need to allow for the naphtha to be brought in. Do I actually burn this off at all? Well, I'd make it into fuel gas if I can't. use it to make rubber, I suppose. Would I recommend this game? Renosian, yes, I would actually. And knowing what I know about your preference in games, I would say that you would enjoy it in particular, yes. That's a very easy recommendation from me. Right. So, actually, let's just slow it down a bit. I will want... Let's get the boilers in place first. See, this is the thing, is I don't actually like having these boilers in the setup, but there's not much I can do about it. How much do they produce? They only produce 36, so yeah, unfortunately I will need a second stack later on. If you look on my Steam library, I think I would agree. Well, I mean, yeah, exactly. That's why I said it. I would still like to make use of organic fuel for this. Sorry, biomass where I can, but ultimately I just need to get some fuel in. These ones will have to combine, though. Ah, problem. Yeah, I can't do that. It's a shame. I guess I could move the whole thing forward. Or rely on a splitter. Ugh. No, let's not be silly about the room we've got. We've got loads of room, so why am I not using it? Let's do something like this. Oops. There we go. I'm a danger to myself. Now I'm just going to allow them to mix stuff as they please. And finally I need water. Quite a lot of room needed there, and a decent amount of it is wasted. If I instead had this here, I could have this one here. Yeah, that's actually a better way of doing it, I think. Nope, that is the wrong thing you connect it to. Please don't. You connect, please. Thank you. It's going to complain a little bit, but we should be able to get this all to hook up without too much trouble. There we go. So this one would be for fuel gas. Keep full. No export. This one would be for water. Ooh. Wait a second now. Right. So, there's one last component to this. There we go. Now this will bring in the wastewater. from elsewhere. Oh, yes, that does create a potential problem, but there's a point where I have to assume that this is going to be able to produce enough power, otherwise the build is going to become so incredibly convoluted to account for all of the potential problems. Be coal, keep full. Actually, this one could be biomass. And then this one could be coal. That means that the only place I need to have access is on this side, rather than splitting them on either end. Given that, as I just said about, you know, eventually you have to just accept that you might need a splitter and you have to build the system with a mind that it's never going to run out of power, even though that's, you know, kind of a very wishful thinking sort of scenario. We'll do this. Go. Each one of these should prioritize using biomass if they have it available, but otherwise use coal. Right. Now the issue with this entire system here is obviously if I do this, then it's going to be in the way. But if I build this setup around here, then I'll just be able to have a coal line run straight down into this without any particular issue. It more or less takes up the same footprint, so let's do it. Once that's built, we're going to swap them over. I'll have to design the steam prioritizing, but should be good. I feel like it's hard to feel good about planning layouts in this game with how completely the game changes lately. Yeah, that's one of the things. But the end, and I have to keep that in mind, is by the end of this game, everything I'm doing here will be undone. And that's just the name of the game, really. Everything eventually is going to need to be redesigned, more or less from the ground up. It's going to keep going like that over and over and over. That was a lot of soil down there. It's kind of cool though, seeing this kind of cross section, this slice into it. How are we doing? I think for the time being, it's full. It's got loads of eggs. It's got some meat. It's got some taters. Little by little, we're even stockpiling water over here now properly. Well, with the workers that we've got, I think we can probably unpause. Yeah, we can unpause all of them. Nice. Our entire refinery is back up and running. Now we've got 16 workers available. How many do I need to get over here? We need a lot more. Well, actually not that much more. In fact, in the time that I was talking about needing a lot more, we got the lot more. Perfect. Alright. And we are even stockpiling the fuel. It has been a long bloody time since we saw that. Assigned to mining operations. Yep. And what are the others? 3 available. What are they up to? You need to be scrapped. You got to be scrapped. And then there's one last truck scrapped. And I think at that point, we're done with that. Oh, wow. They've made it down. Yeah, they did. They made the ramp down in the end. Huh. Nice. Well, I guess we don't actually need to worry much about wood from the tree farm for now. We can leave that paused.